And happy Friday, the 6th of October. We are in for a busy, busy night. Okay, or you have woken up from a busy night, depending on when you have listened to this. Okay, so very early Friday morning, still dealing with that Lilith sextiling the Cancer moon, so bringing up mother energy dreams, bringing up ideas of mother and how that makes us critical towards ourselves and others. We have a lot of aspects before we even wake up on Friday. Okay. So, don't be sending late night messages under any of this energy. Be very careful when you are texting people. Communication is very hazy here. This is like send the message to the wrong person, not get your point across kind of energy. And it's that energy of like on the other side of that, somebody texting you and waking you up, and like you wanting to stubbornly be relaxing, stubbornly be asleep. Somebody wakes you up, they chat away, they don't get to the point. Okay, so Thursday night, turn your phone off if you don't want to be woken up by texting, and do not be texting. Okay, do not be texting, specifically if you are in a relationship that is going through friction in communication. All right, so the other aspects happening, 1:54 a.m. This is feminine energy and intuition at its most powerful. This is going to bring us emotional dreams. Okay, then 4:03 a.m. we are facing up with an energy that is asking us to compromise with communication around something that is delusional. So we are trying to see something from someone else's perspective. So somebody, what we would perceive that somebody else would see as delusional, and we are trying to find a compromise around wanting to see that as truth, and around understanding that it might need some moves in order to be truth. Okay, so this is mostly all still happening in your dreamland. All right, then when we wake up, whenever you're waking up, we've got an aspect at 8 a.m. Again, it's very annoying. It's grinding on your nerves energy about how someone shows up in relationships. So really maybe take a minute and see whether or not that energy that is giving you tension is something that came up in your dreams overnight. Okay. At 10 a.m., again, needing to find compromise. Okay, but this one is in order to take action on how you are showing up in the relationship dynamic, whether it's work, friends, family, love relationships. Okay, and trying to see the reality in the situation from both parties and not seeing the delusion that you may have created in your dream state overnight. Okay, and this energy is going to help us find a way to make the dream energy that we had of the perfect relationship, of the balanced relationship, finding a way to make that into the reality. So stepping back from the delusional energy that we may have had, looking at the reality of what is happening and taking into account both sides of the argument in order to actually reach that dream balance inside of the relationship. Okay. Then when we get to 1:58 p.m. on Friday, we get the moon making a semi-square with Uranus. This is potentially an unexpected idea or event coming up. And it's likely, if it's an event or a situation or a person that's unexpected, it's likely something you don't want to do, or something that seems like hard work. Okay, so even you might have like this spark of genius, but you immediately go, that's too hard. Okay, and it kind of opens up seeing like an emotional problem from a different perspective. So again, this could also be seeing an emotional problem from a better perspective, like that, and that's your unexpected idea. Oh, I didn't realize that that was happening. I could actually do this instead. Or something comes up that you absolutely don't want to do. A person comes in that you absolutely don't want to deal with, and you see all the emotional problems connected to it in a negative light. Okay, either way, try not to deal with it then if you are not in a positive headspace. Okay, once we get to 11:49, we are looking at Venus in Leo making a quincunx aspect to Pluto in Capricorn. This is also quite a serious aspect, and this is looking at our needs and desires and how we show up in relationships, but looking at it through a mature, grounded energy and seeing where we need to do the work if we want it to be successful. Quite heavy on the energy that night, okay? So strap in, we've got a wild weekend.